Hello everyone, welcome back. Balefire here. This is going to be a reading for Pisces signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the second half of April. Now keep in mind that these are going to be general readings and they may or may not resonate with you. If they do not resonate with you, you can check out your other placements here. If they do resonate with you, and if you would like to book me for a personal reading, information for that will be in the description box down below. Okay, so what do we have for Pisces for the second half of April here? One more shuffle. Okay, Pisces. In the center of your spread here, you have the Wheel of Fortune crossed by the Four of Cups here. I feel like there is something that has come into your life that you haven't quite acknowledged yet. It's kind of just hanging out there right in front of you, essentially. And you haven't like taken advantage or grab a hold of it yet. At the bottom of your spread, you have the Temperance card here. So whatever has entered into your life here, Pisces, you have not like embraced it, essentially. You have not let it like permeate you, is what I'm getting here. In the recent past here, we have the Justice card in reverse. Now, essentially what I think has happened here for you, Pisces, in your current energy is that there was something in your life that has entered in that was a challenge. Okay, it was a challenge. And I feel like you chose to not embrace the challenge here. There was a challenge or obstacle that was presented to you that was supposed to test you, I think. It was supposed to test you and it was supposed to transform you. And I think that you basically sidestepped that challenge here, so to speak. This is your position here in the spread here, Pisces. This is the Two of Swords in reversed. This is kind of breaking away from a what am I trying to say? It's kind of like breaking out of being stuck, I think is the vibe that I'm getting here. It's making the decision to not go toe to toe with this obstacle that was presented to you. I think that you sidestepped it. I think there was a shortcut that you might have taken here, Pisces. Okay. But again, what was presented to you, I feel like was very challenging. It could be possible that you just did not have the space to really fully embrace it and process whatever came into your life here, okay? This is the Six of Pentacles here in your immediate future. Now, you will begin to put energy into this, whatever kind of was bestowed upon you here, you will start to put energy into it, like start to solve it. It might look like a puzzle that needs to be solved, essentially. Here, what is crowning the spread is the Two of Wands in reverse. So to me, this mirrors very much the Two of Swords here in your position in the spread here, Pisces. There is another person that you're dealing with here that's essentially waiting for you to come toward them, I think is what is happening here. It was kind of like there's a person that entered your life, or there's a person in your life that gave you a proposition of some kind. And the proposition was essentially a challenge. It was an invitation to step up. But I think for whatever reason, you might not have had the space for it. And this person here is still kind of waiting for you to step up. But in your immediate future, I see that you are intending to, planning to, that kind of thing. You just don't have the space for it yet. You're in your spiritual house. You have the 10 of Wands in reverse here. So the people or situation that you're dealing with that are kind of waiting on you to come around, for them, they're on the fence a bit about redacting whatever it is they proposed to you, is what I'm seeing there. So they are waiting, but I feel like there's a time limit here for the second half of April for you to approach them, okay, with your either like accepting their proposition or offering like amendments to their proposition, something like that. You made the decision to not step to them though with like a rebuttal, you know. It's almost like you have to negotiate something here and you have yet to communicate or come up or approach them with your terms and conditions, so to speak. Here in your hopes and fears, you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So this is letting me know that you're not really sure if you can pull this off, basically. You know that you have to address this challenge that has been bestowed upon you in your life, and you're not quite sure you can pull it off, which is understandable here because you don't quite have the space for it yet. Here we're going, you know, from the 4 of Cups to the 5 of Cups in reverse. So there is some hesitation, some kind of maybe like insecurity about taking the next step, okay? It's almost like you feel like if you take the next step that it's going to be a misstep here. And then in the ultimate outcome, we have the 4 of Swords in reverse here. There is a lot of unrest about this situation, okay? This challenge, this invitation to process this challenge or undertake this challenge is causing a bit of unrest here. It's almost like you realize that there is a time limit too, okay? So you and the person, or maybe perhaps even group of people, I feel like this is a single person though, this singular person that you're dealing with is waiting on you to make a move. You don't have the space for it yet, but it is causing a bit of unrest for you in your current energies here, Pisces. Okay, so let's grab this deck now and clarify a few of these cards here. I want to see the Wheel of Fortune in the center of the spread. Show me the Wheel of Fortune, please. We have the Magician. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant here. So to me, what this is looking like is there could have been a person in your life that has helped you out, and they're kind of waiting for you to return the favor. The Hierophant in reverse, to me, feels like a broken promise or broken commitment of some kind. The Magician, first and foremost, of course, is a performer. The King of Pentacles is someone who has the resources to help, but will only do so at a cost. The King of Pentacles is very like transactional in that way. So I kind of feel like there is someone who entered your life, again, with a proposition. Maybe they helped you out, and they're just kind of waiting on you to return the favor, is what it's looking like here. The King of Pentacles has very high standards. So if the King of Pentacles is the person that you're dealing with here, then I want to check out the 10 of Wands over here in your spiritual house. The energies that are surrounding you, Pisces. Show me the 10 of Wands, please. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse, which is interesting. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse again. It's always fascinating and kind of funny to me when the same exact card clarifies the card, okay? And then we have the 4 of Cups showing up here again. So essentially, the energies that are surrounding you, like this is confirmation for me with the Four of Cups making a second appearance, that there is something within your energy that it's expecting you to kind of act. Somebody is expecting you to make a move here. I feel like the people that you're dealing with have kind of let go of expectations in a lot of ways. I feel like, who had this reading? I feel like Scorpio had a very similar reading here, that somebody was kind of waiting on Scorpio to like make a move or atone for like taking responsibility for something. But for you, Pisces, this is a little bit of a different vibe. Okay. I think that you kind of knew going into this that it wasn't something that you could take on. Okay. I don't think this came as a surprise necessarily. I don't think that you didn't see this coming. I feel like you did see this coming. But you decided that you didn't have space for it, okay? So you're not being like compelled or obligated. So this is like a little bit different energy. It's kind of like, it's like even though this was bestowed upon you from out of the blue here, I feel like you understood the gravity of the situation when it was presented to you and you decided to not embark or process it. Okay. So I feel like you had a choice here. But the issue with making this choice here is that the people that you're dealing with are kind of running out of patience. Okay. So I was going to clarify the Two of Wands next. The King of Swords popped out. We have the Temperance card here. And we have the Fool card here. It's looking like to me, at least one, if not both of you, are kind of like willing to start over here. It's also looking like to me that the other person that you're dealing with is having a better time at processing their role in this connection with you, perhaps more so than you are. I just feel like maybe you didn't have the energy or the space for this challenge that was presented to you, but the person that you're in this kind of energy with mutually is having like an easier time putting things into perspective is what I'm getting most strongly here. But let's check out the Temperance card just because it showed up twice now. Show me the Temperance card, please. We have the Justice in the upright. We have the Star card. And we have the Three of Wands here. Okay, so now I feel like I should clarify the Justice card, but let's get through this little cluster first. So the person that you're dealing with here very clearly wants something. They feel like that what they're asking for is fair. Okay, what they're asking for is fair, and that they are frustrated that you are not fully embracing whatever it is they are asking for. Okay, from their point of view, what they're asking for, it doesn't seem that big to them. For you, though, it's kind of a big check to cash. Okay? It's almost like somebody asked you to get on with them in a project, and the person that you're dealing with, I think, overestimated maybe the space that you had for this project or the capability that you had for this project. And they're like waiting for you to step up, but it's like you just, at no fault of your own, just don't have the resources to provide for what your counterpart needs in order to complete this project. But I feel like although you're selling yourself short here, Pisces, I do see in the immediate future that you will be in a position to give to this project or this person whatever it is that they're asking for. You just don't have the energy or the capability currently. I feel like you feel bad about that, but in the future, I feel like you'll be able to build yourself up a little bit more in order to be able to contribute to the situation here. So until that happens, I don't think that you're going to move forward with this person. And this person is getting a little bit impatient, although they are kind of willing to wait a little bit longer, at least through the month of April here. But perhaps at some point in May, if you haven't stepped up to the plate yet or found yourself in a position to be able to give, they might consider dropping the whole project, basically. Okay, show me the Six of Pentacles in the immediate future. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Swords making a second appearance, and we have the Judgment card in reverse here. So this almost went against what I just said. You being able to find yourself in a position to give to this relationship. I feel like currently you're focusing more on yourself. You're giving a lot into yourself right now. This connection that you have with this person, whether it be like, a relationship, friendship, or otherwise, or maybe it's like a project-based situation that you find yourself in with this person, you are taking a step back currently, and you're not giving into the situation right now. The Judgment in reverse does show a lack of unity here. It does show like separation. And coupled with the Justice card in reverse here, essentially this is like kind of an unfair situation, or at least it looks that way. I feel like this period is necessary though. Like you do have someone in your energy that's kind of waiting for you to step up and is a little bit frustrated that you're not making plans. But I feel like you do need to focus on yourself right now, and that you just don't have the space to take on this project or to kind of like meet this person's expectations. Like you just don't have the space for it right now. But will you? Perhaps with enough rest. I feel like you should be able to, is what I'm getting at here. Okay, let's check out the ultimate outcome, and then we'll pull an oracle card to round it out. Show me the Four of Swords in reverse, please, for the ultimate outcome. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups in the upright, and we have the Ace of Wands here. So what I think is the ultimate outcome here is that essentially what you're going to have to do is come clean with the person that you're dealing with here about how it is you really feel, okay? I feel like the person that you're dealing with asked for something that was like superficial, like physical in the 3D realm, like whether it was like your time, again, like a very transactional relationship. But I feel like there is an opportunity here to amend things if you approach them with how this challenge or how their expectations are making you feel. I feel like they will resonate with that. I feel like that they are ultimately like an empathetic person. I just don't think that they realize that you don't have the capacity to provide for them whatever it is they are asking from you. So I think that there just needs to be a little bit of a conversation surrounding emotions here, because this person was not asking for something that was like emotion based, okay, from their point of view. But for you, I think that it was. So I think that that just needs to be clarified with the person that you're dealing with here. But to round things out, let's pull an oracle card from the Witches Familiars deck. Do we have any advice for Pisces for the second half of April from the Witches Familiars deck? Okay, so Scorpio got this card too. It is the Ant card, and it is for cooperation, is the meaning of the card here. So with the Ant, that's all about making amends, taking responsibility for your actions, and essentially being reassimilated into the group here, or reassimilated with this person. I think there needs to be like a common ground here that needs to be found, and I think that the possibility that it can be found is very strong. Okay, so things are looking up here, essentially, Pisces. There are solutions to your problem here, okay? So I think that that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I really hoped that this helped, and I will see you next time.